What's up guys, Woo here, back again with another Division 2 build video guys. Welcome back. Today's build, this is a strong, high on survivability skill build I've been using in legendary missions, which pays dividends. You know, you run with a skill build 726k armor, you take a lot of damage quickly, you are down and out of the game. With this 1.1 million armor skill tier 6 build, will offer you the best of everything. It's good to have a jack of all trades build amongst you guys because you have a little bit of status effects, bit of crowd control, bit of skill damage, survivability, bit of weapon damage. It's nice to have, it really is. And this is what this build offers. And again, I'm going to show you something very quickly. Take a look at this. Now you can see from that there, the assault turret rolling with a chest piece talent. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this now. That just reeks of crowd control. Furthermore, the Hive Stinger, that is also offering shock and bleed. So I have two elements of shock here. I have the assault turret with shock, I have the Hive Stinger with shock. And they both output some nice damage as well. Let's take a look at the build. This is the build, guys. This is my legendary Memento backpack skill build at 1.1 million armor. That is open to interpretations. Now, there is no set way how to roll with this. If anyone tells you otherwise, they are wrong. There are many different iterations you guys can put together that will benefit you and your playstyle. I've opted for this. This is a great team build. It really is. Now, yes, you will get maybe if you twist and tweak things, you will get some really nice work if you're rolling with this solo, because once you pick up the trophies, you've got some nice bonus armor and efficiency and weapon damage. You have options, and it does work. But this build offers a lot, in my opinion, and I feel that the backpack, which is an excellent exotic, this is amazing. Let's go through this. So we're rolling with Technician. Why Woo? Explain why. Simple. Skill tier +1. That gets me to skill tier 6. You can see, guys, I have the armor on the chest piece and the red on the backpack. So I get 1+ skill tier. And plus, the Memento backpack offers 1 skill tier anyway. You can see, guys, yes, I'm rolling with 6 skill tiers. The second reason is that 10% skill damage, which is awesome. And I like the extra skill damage on this. Now, there are different ways and means you can roll with this. In terms of specialization, we'll start with Survivalist. Now, you are offering a lot of status effects with this. Not as many as the Vol Mask Mine, but again, because of the tamper-proof talent on the chest piece, Survivalist builds or setups, they will give that 10% damage to your allies, to your buddies, when enemies are under status effects. So that will help, definitely, that's for sure. The other option is something you could go down the route of, which I'm not too keen on, maybe Gunner for the armor on kill. That's another option. That's an interesting way how to set this up. Me personally, I feel Technician is the best, in my opinion. Now, let's take a look at the build. Now, the mask, guys, is Wyvern Wear Mask, and if you look at this, is perfect for what I need. Now, skill damage and status effects are the two attributes, or on the brand set bonuses. Now, in terms of the actual mask, we have armor regen, which is nice, status effects, and skill haste. And that's what I want on this setup, a nice amalgamation of status effects, skill haste, and skill damage. It gives me the best of both worlds on the build. And it's nice to have the armor regen because, again, you know how it works, guys. The more I'm picking up these trophies, the quicker my armor will return. Plus, with bonus armor, which is nice. That's why I've opted for this setup. Now, the holster is simply Hannah You, and the brand set bonuses are skill haste and skill damage. The attributes are skill damage and status effects. By all means, there is no right or wrong way how to roll with this. Personally, just find a mix that suits you and your playstyle best. Go skill damage. What that will happen then, that's the initial output is great, but your status effects will be lower. You can go status effects if you want, that just prolongs the bleed and the shock and the burn, depending on what skills you opt for. For example, the Firestarter Chem Launcher would be great on this setup. That'd be a really good option. Again, using the Memento backpack means you get your charges back a tad quicker. So there are options, and again, this is exceptionally versatile build that you can use. Now the knee pads, guys, they're Wyvern Wear, skill haste, and skill damage. Gloves, guys, simply skill damage and status effects. The Memento Exotic Backpack. This is perhaps the most exotic, or should I say versatile exotic in the game, and a really good release to this update and in this new season. So this particular exotic backpack, kills confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. So your weapon damage, bonus armor, and your skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor. The regeneration is for 300 seconds, which is great, and that's 5 minutes. 5 minutes you will have these active for, and these are stackable, so you can get that 30 stacks, which is amazing. So you can get that 3% armor regen, which is great. You can get 30% skill efficiency, you can get 30% extra weapon damage. So again, play intelligently, that's what you're looking at with this kind of build. In terms of the mods, yeah, you've seen that 12% skill haste. In terms of the chest piece talent, I have opted for the Bellstone Armory brand set, and that's 1% armor regen. Why WOO are you going for this? Because I want to stay alive. I want to stay alive longer. And this is a team build that can be, again, twisted and tweaked for your personal benefit in any type of scenario. In a team build, I like the armor regen. This you can see, max armor, explosive resistance. I'd like to return that and say, kind of a refund, and let me have some skill damage, or let me have some skill haste. I'll take that. But, guys, it is what it is. I've got explosive resistance. Status effects 10%, 11.6% skill haste. The talent tamper-proof. And again, this is perfection for crowd control on the chest piece. You can roll with whatever you want. You've got to go into the skill damage route, guys. Take a look at Spotter. Take a look at Glass Cannon. Take a look at Kinetic Momentum. They will really aid your build. Now, if you don't want to go down that route, guys, take a look at Tamper-Proof, because what that does, that offers crowd control in abundance. You know, guys, you simply throw down your Hive Stinger, not only going to get the bleed, but also the shock. So that fixates enemies in place for your teammates, the DPSs, to take them down quickly and efficiently and quietly as well. So enemies that walk within your Hive, turret, or remote pulse are shocked, and that's a 3-meter radius. The arm time is 2 seconds, the cooldown per skill is 10 seconds. You know you're going to use an assault turret that will just chip away NPCs. Not got the highest damage, but you know, if they're going to get anywhere close to this turret, they're going to be shocked. And that's great. Absolutely perfect for you and your teammates to take them down quicker. The weapons, guys, simply I've opted for the Harmony. I've opted for the Harmony as my primary weapon. Again, very simply, I want the elevation of skill damage. And with this, guys, you can see perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases double while both buffs are active at the same time. Very simply, with the assault turret, this works. It ticks along quite nicely. Once, again, your Hive Stingers pop in, you know, both are active. They're just going to elevate the damage for a period of time, which is great. Mods, guys, or attachments, you're looking crit chance, you're looking reload speed. Sorry, you're looking rounds, not reload speed. You're looking crit chance and crit damage. My secondary is the Pestilence. This is my favourite exotic weapon in the game. So versatile, it's exceptional. So if you have one, you're in a good place. You're in an excellent place. If not, do not worry. Do not worry one bit. There are other options. You could use the Surge. You could use Mechanical Animal. You could use the Bullet King. I mean, nearly said Burger King. Nearly. There are very many different options you can use to just pummel in some damage, but I love the Pestilence. It is an exceptional exotic LMG. Plague of the Outcast, hits applied debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with a debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. And guys, yes, you know, pop this, shoot NPCs, try and tap as many NPCs as possible, but try and get a nice prolonged debuff. In doing so, when they drop, it will spread like wildfire. That's great, and that's what you want. Pestilence is excellent as an exotic LMG. So rate of fire, we're talking stability, and we're talking accuracy are the attachments that, again, are not changeable. They are fixed on your Pestilence. And then we have the backup boomstick as my secondary, my sidearm, sorry. I don't use this. You know how it goes, guys. I don't use this. It's there for show to make me look cool because the weapon is a beautiful beast. Let's take a look at the skills. We'll start with the Hive Stinger. Now, 2.7 second reload speed or refill speed, 18 charges, 1.013 million damage. Again, as I've explained, it could be a tad higher. Of course it could. But against the cost of status effects or at the cost of skill haste, etc., etc. The bleed duration is 10.5 seconds, which is nice. I'll take that. Mods, damage, stinger charges, and health. And let's take a look at your primary talent, your primary skill, which is the Assault Turret. 13.9 second cooldown, 101k damage, which isn't a great amount. It's a steady amount. But again, because there's a lot of status effects on the build, that's why this will be quite considerably low. But still, puts in some nice numbers, some nice shifts, 140, 150k quite easily with this. And again, just think of tamper-proof. You're going to shock NPCs more often than you think, and it's going to be worth its weight in gold. Damage, skill haste, and duration. And that's the setup, guys. Let's take a look at the stats, most importantly. So there's the weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage. There's a little bit on this, a little bit on the Harmony. It's okay. It's not great. Remember, this is not a DPS build, but a nice little bit of elevation damage from the Memento backpack. 23.7% all weapons damage bonus. 24.9% rifle, 15% assault rifle, 15% LMG. Now, we worked on those. The armor regen is 15,745. This will be elevated up to 50k. Once you're getting those stacks, guys, I'm getting 50k quite easily, and that's how strong it can be on the build. It's powerful, it really is. I do recommend you test this out. That armor regen doesn't sound like a lot, but it ticks away quite nicely, and it just gives you that nice tickle of armor back. And it's nice on a skill build. Sometimes there's no armor regen. It's a pain in the ass. So having this is a nice addition to the build. Skill haste is 67.4%. To elevate this a bit more, it will be at the cost of damage or effects. So bear in mind, I was wanting at 70%. I'm there, so I'm happy with this. Just build it how you feel it would benefit you and your setup most. Make 70% is a good place to be. So guys, this is the build. This is what I've been using. You've seen the gameplay, you've seen the footage. It works in legendary content. Loving this, really am. And I do recommend you test this build out. Of course, if you enjoy the video, thumbs doodle, it helps me, the channel, and then woo bomb, sub button. See you in the next one. Peace.